So what makes this product so special?
You know, there's a lot of multiple vitamins in the market. As a matter of fact, in 2011, the multiple vitamins alone sales exceeded $5.2 billion. That's a huge market opportunity. And of course, the logical person would look at Steve and I and say, are you guys insane bringing a multiple vitamin into this market? But the number one health malady in our culture is digestive disorders. It's the number one most prescribed class of drugs for a disease disorder, digestive problems. It is, after accidents, it's the number one reason for emergency room visits. Since the 60s, these chronic degenerative diseases have been on the rise. Cancer, cardiovascular disease, arthritis, diabetes, et cetera, and the supplement industry has grown dramatically and hasn't put a dent in stopping that. So while the theory of supplementation is great, and I've been a big supporter of it, something is missing. And what's missing is a product that gets in. So that begs the question, what's the most expensive nutrient? And the answer is it's the one that doesn't work. Because it can't get in, it can't work. So Steve and I talked about this, and Steve had a technology for delivery, and we got together and came up with 4 important things that we needed to achieve and that we do that make Prodovite unique. Number 1, great ingredients. We have absolutely fantastic, science-based, premium quality, patented, trademarked, proprietary ingredients, branded ingredients. The second thing is we do a mechanical pre-digestion process. Chewing is the first step of digestion. Well, we do a super advanced chewing. It's a wet milling. It's actually called a low-shear tri-blender jet compression particle processing. But it's really a mechanical pre-digestion process. And then Steve's technology, which we call Prodosome, is a liposoming technology which uses phospholipids. And a phospholipid is an amazing molecule. In nature, if you try and combine water and oil, it doesn't work. But in a phospholipid, you have one end that's water-loving, one end that's fat-loving. And when these now uniformly small particles from the pre-digestion process are presented, they favor one side or the other, causing the phospholipid to wrap and encapsulate all these clusters of a diverse range of nutrients. And then we keep running that process, and we get clusters of these phospholipid spheres, liposomes, within a liposome, and clusters of those within another liposome, and clusters, et cetera, up to 100 concentric layers. And when you put it in your mouth, the body loves it. All the tissues of the digestive system love phospholipids. So when you hold it in your mouth for at least 30 seconds, it goes into that rich supply of blood vessels under the tongue, goes into the stomach, doesn't break down in the stomach, goes into the small intestine, and it has an adhesive property that sticks to the intestinal wall, and the outer spheres degrade, and the phospholipids and nutrients go in, and other spheres are released down in, and they stick to the intestinal wall, the GA mucosal border. The phospholipids degrade, and the nutrients go in, and the process repeats until pretty much all of it gets in. And people feel the difference, and that's what makes Prodovite so remarkably different.
Our Effiquence technology allows us to not only customize these spheres, these liposomal spheres for different types of ingredients, but it also enables the nutrients themselves to be better assimilated, and it has its own direct action on improving the quality and health of the cells themselves. So we're working on both sides of the fence.